Bit of combat search and rescue today. Just picked up one guy heading north-ish. Pick up this guy up here, and then there's a few guys dotted around I'm going to go pick up. We're in Afghan this time. It's a new map, so there's only a couple of bases unlocked, but there's a lot of enemy activity that's been going on, and there's a lot of down pilots, so I don't get shot to bits first. On the tailgate. Don't usually do that.
Fixed wing, 1 o'clock, searching.
Far out are we? Oh, we're pretty close. Keep an eye out. Yeah, thanks for anyone who watched yesterday. Today is going to be a little bit different because this is a new map, Afghan. I've got this map a while ago on a sale, but I've not really flown it much because the server I mainly fly on hasn't used it. So this is the first time I've really got to kind of explore it. So the Chinook is flipping loud, so let me know if the volumes need adjusting. Oops. Turn the Morse off. I've got one guy off to my right somewhere. You can hear me. He's just over a mile away.
12 o'clock, searching.
Look out for some flares. $11 o'clock. I can't spot the flares. I'll land and get him to pop some smoke. My internal radio isn't working for some reason. If anyone spots him, let me know, because I can't see him at the minute. He should be just down here somewhere. Where are you? It's just outside this little town, I think.
Fixed wing, 9 o'clock, searching.
He's behind me, that's why I can't see him. Oh!
Fixed wing. 2 o'clock. Searching.
Out of smoke, it's a little bit more difficult. Front of me somewhere. Oh yeah, I've got the 40th anniversary Chinook RAF livery going on today. Because why not? Where are you? It's down here somewhere. Come on. Flares, I need flares. Got the gunners watching out, just in case there's anything else down here I'm not picking up at the minute. On the is that in there? Nope, that's a shadow. God damn it. Alright, do this the easy way. Land, get out and shout. Come on. He was close to me. Christ knows where he was.
Fixed wing. 3 o'clock. Searching. Fixed wing. 3 o'clock. Searching.
Ah, for God's sake. There you go. I'm over here. Where are you? Christ, he's miles away. Behind me somewhere. Yeah, normally I can call up a radio menu in the top right and I can select him to pop smoke. But for some reason I can't get it tuned in properly today, so I'm sacking that off. Sometimes I can just hit it and it will come up, but this is just using a ground loop. When I'm in the air it won't work for some reason. I've got the frequency 305 and I can flip it to 251, which is the AWACS frequency. I've got 150, which is ATC, but I don't think it's on that one.
Searching.
I don't really know. Are you on board yet or what? What are you doing, you gonad? Oh, someone's stuck in a bush. Right. So normally in the air I do F10, other F5, which is combat search and rescue, and get him to deploy smoke. There he is. I think he got defeated by a cunningly placed tree or bush. Oh yeah, see him running around like an idiot. It's obviously an invisible wall there somewhere. Forward 35. Forward 20. I'm going to hoist him. Forward 10. Forward 5. Oh, this smoke is a good idea. Hover. No outside references whatsoever. Just using gauges. Got him. Can't see where I'm going. There we go. So, what else have I got? I'm going to head north up to that place and then pick up the rest of them. Yeah, thanks for anyone who's watching. You can leave a like or a comment if you want, although I prefer a comment rather than a like. Yeah, I've got a friend at work that was out in Afghan for a good while. He was there to dismantle it, one of the bases. Didn't get to do Afghan. I kind of left just before the second Gulf. So I don't know how accurate the terrain is. We are currently north of Dwyer, which doesn't really help. We're going into Lashkargah. So this is the Lashkargah area. How far away are we? We are about 8 miles. Not about 5 now. About 5 miles outside Lashkargah. So I don't know if this terrain is accurate, but it certainly looks good to me, and it's great fun flying around it. So yeah, I'm on the Talon server again, which is pretty much the only server I play on. Great bunch of lads. I'll have to ask him later if I can get hold of anyone why this internal radio isn't working for the search and rescue side of things. It's purely down to my error in radio programming.
Fixed wing, 2 o'clock, searching.
He's a bit of a beast, this one. Use it for cargo and combat search and rescue and stuff.
2 o'clock, searching. Fixed wing, 1 o'clock, searching.
Well modelled. think all the aircraft that are in DCS are pretty much the highest level you're going to get outside of a
6 o'clock.
military simulator. Certainly a lot of stuff to learn.
Sam, 2 o'clock. Searching.
I've got the flying down, but it's the auxiliary systems that I really need to dig into the manuals for. Runway should be off to our right.
Fixed wing. 1 o'clock.
I think
Searching.
we've got an AWACS up there somewhere, keeping an eye on things, which is nice.
Fixed wing. 1 o'clock.
Not that I can talk to him. Maybe when I get the radio set up.
Sam, 5 o'clock. Searching.
Switch back to 305.
Fixed wing. 10 o'clock. Searching.
Chinook landing, Lashkargah.
Sam, 6 o'clock. Searching. Sam, 2 o'clock. Searching.
Just going to kill some speed off a bit quick. I do like the dust out this thing causes when it's coming into ground effect time. And assuming that's not accurate, it usually is a lot more dust being kicked up. Right. So I picked up 2. Flight time I might get a little bit of credit for. That's good. I'll take that. Some of these guys, they're earning a lot of credits for the stuff they're doing because they're doing the highly technical bits and pieces. I'm just flying around transporting cargo and picking up down pilots. So yeah, that's the in fact that's the KC-135 refueler. Yeah, so down pilot, down pilot, down pilot, down pilot, and down pilot, down pilot. There's quite a few. I'm going to pick up these 3, and maybe do 4 and then land at Camp Bastion.
Searching.
Then switch to another aircraft and go blow some stuff
8
up.
o'clock. Searching.
So I need to fly east, pick him up, then fly north, and then back into Bastion. Heading do I need? So that's 085 for 14.
Fixed wing. 8 o'clock. Searching.
Yeah, navigation is one thing I need to learn in this. I could set it up as a proper waypoint system and you'd see it on the which one is it? You'd see it on here, but I'm flying it by Mark 1 eyeball at the moment. So we got good on fuel. Took on a full fuel tank when I initially went out, so we should
Get
be.
those supplies.
10 o'clock.
I don't want
Searching.
supplies. Don't know what that is about.
Sam, 4 o'clock. Searching.
I'm doing search and rescue. I'm not supplying at the moment.
Fixed wing. 11
I need
o'clock.
to be light
Searching.
and nimble. Cool, so we're heading east out of Lashkargah to this next guy.
Fixed wing. 9 o'clock.
Trim sorted a
Searching.
little bit. He's up. Yeah, about 13 miles. Do a quick gun check while I'm flying about. Can't hear him over the sound of the blades.
Sam, 4 o'clock, searching.
It's a co-pilot seat, crew chief seat.
Fixed wing, 11 o'clock.
These aircraft are multi-crew as well, so I could have someone sat there. Wait, look at your own screen,
Fixed wing, 11
mate.
o'clock, searching.
So you can have a couple of people flying in this, a co-pilot or gunners or crew chief.
Sam,
I don't have enough friends to do that at the moment.
fixed wing, 9 o'clock, searching.
Go left a bit. Okay, so I've tried 305, 251. I'm going to try 150 and see if that'll let the radio work. So
Sam, 4 o'clock, searching.
150.
11 o'clock, searching.
Invalid entry. Okay. Das ist not good, yeah. Try not to hit a mountain while I'm doing it. Clear.
Gun, 11 o'clock, searching.
Cleared it by 90 feet. I do. 150. It might be too low for that one. 150. Yeah, it doesn't like that for some reason.
Sam,
305.
11 o'clock, searching.
Yeah, I'll have to have a read in the book on that one. Hey! Might be because I was in the seat and looking over this way. Yeah, it follows where I look. Looks like he's asleep now. Okay, so I need to go north a little bit. Yeah, picking up these down pilots is actually, it doesn't get me a lot of credits, only about 100 credits each, unless they've upped it again. But what it does, the guys that get shot down,
4 o'clock,
they lose their points unless someone goes out and picks them up.
fixed wing, 12 o'clock, searching.
So this will
Fixed wing,
reclaim
11 o'clock,
a good amount of their
searching.
points
Fixed
for all
wing,
the
11 o'clock,
stuff they're blowing up,
searching.
which is cool. And I quite like flying around in this stuff, so. Pick up some speed and some altitude. Yeah, about 3,000, just above 3,000 feet altitude. above sea level. Radar altitude is about 100 feet, which is how I like to try and keep it, because it means I can stay low, not attract much attention, and be low enough to hoist them quickly without having to drop down too much.
Gun. 11 o'clock. Searching. Sam. 11 o'clock. Searching.
Yeah, so normally all I do is hit the radio command and tell him to drop smoke so I could see where he is.
Fixed wing.
He can hear me, but I can't always see him, which is a bit of a pain. He's only... Ah, there we go. Flares, 12 o'clock.
Fixed wing. 2 o'clock. Searching. Sam. 1 o'clock. Searching. Fixed wing. 11 o'clock. Searching. Sam. 12 o'clock.
He's
Searching.
on this ridge line somewhere. Off to my left. That might be him, but there he is. Got him. I'm coming, buddy. Bit wibbly wobbly in this view. Build some speed, clear the trim. He should run towards me. He's in. Right, so the next one, pretty much directly north, then north again, then we're going to grab him, then back to Bastion, or to Bastion.
Gun. 1 o'clock.
I promise I will shoot some stuff soon.
1 o'clock. Searching.
Just want to pick these guys up
2
first.
o'clock. Searching.
Hopefully it's not too boring for anyone who's watching.
Fixed wing. 8 o'clock. Searching. Fixed wing. 2 o'clock. Searching.
How are we doing on fuel?
Fixed wing. 2 o'clock. Searching.
Fuel 5,180. There. That's me airspeed, that's my altitude above sea level, and that's my altitude above the ground. This is all the engine rubbish. Yeah, some of this stuff I know how to use, some of it is a little bit
Cam. 3 o'clock.
above my pay grade at the moment,
Cam. 1 o'clock. Searching.
but we're getting there. I'm hoping Captain Hook might be on later.
Fixed wing. 1
We
o'clock.
play on the same
Searching.
server together.
Cam. 2 o'clock. Searching.
He's into the jets more than I am at the moment. I'm into the helicopters.
Fixed wing. 1 o'clock.
It's a lot harder and more technical to fly the jets, so I'm going to stick to the helis for now. Also, flying a jet around, you don't get much time to kind of think. You need to know everything. And I'm kind of flying around flipping switches, seeing what they're doing most of the time, just learning and stuff. Yeah, so I'm heading straight north, so I probably need to come left a bit. Fly heading 330. No. Yeah, so the little blue circle is the way the helicopter is actually flying. That's my course.
Fixed wing, 8 o'clock.
At the moment I'm
Searching.
flying forwards, but if I'm flying sideways that will bugger off to the side. Another pilot's gone down.
Fam, 8 o'clock. Searching.
Is that anywhere near here? Might be over there.
Fam, 4 o'clock. Searching.
Yeah, that voice you can hear is the air tanker. So the next guy should be on my nose somewhere within a couple of miles. By 1 o'clock-ish over here. 1.5 nautical mile. Kill the trim. Keep an eye out for flares. Great time of the day for flares, to be honest. At night time you can definitely see them. It's a lot easier. Check them up again. I'm past him. He's on my right somewhere. I need to get that flipping radio sorted.
Fixed wing, 9 o'clock. Searching.
Ah, there he is. There he is, I think.
Fam, 11 o'clock. Searching. Fixed wing, 8 o'clock. Searching.
Yeah, 12 o'clock. Slew sideways a bit so I can keep an eye on him. Yeah, I'm too high to winch him at the minute. I'm going to have to descend a little bit, which I'm doing as I'm going forward. He'll tell me to like go forward, left or right, and descend. So it's usually good for about, I think 150 feet is most I can winch from. See him down there. He's sat there going, what the hell are you doing? Come on. Forward 40, 35, 30. 25. All we do is sorting the dead zones out on the joysticks, to be honest. Getting a bit of a not so accurate. Forward 15, forward 10. I could just land, but this is I need the practice for hovering. Forward 5. Hover. Need to keep that ball in the middle of the crosshair, which I'm not doing. Might be a bit of wind here, I think. Okay. Hovering.
Fixed wing. 1 o'clock. Searching.
Got it. Another one.
4 o'clock. Searching.
Off north again. Let's blow some people's washing off the
Fixed
line,
wing.
shall we?
3 o'clock. Searching. Fixed wing. 3 o'clock. Searching. Fixed wing. 2 o'clock. Searching. Fixed wing. 9 o'clock. Searching. Fixed wing. 2
Shouldn't be
o'clock.
too
Searching.
far away, to be honest.
Gun. 4 o'clock. Searching. Fan.
Fly past him
7
again, I
o'clock.
always do.
Searching. Fixed wing. 8 o'clock. Searching.
He's just on the north bank of that river before the town.
Fan. 7 o'clock. Searching. Fixed wing. 1 o'clock. Searching. Fan. 7 o'clock. Searching.
Yeah, I had some comments on a previous video about what server I'm on, and it's always the Iron Talon one. I usually update the thumbnail a couple of days after the video goes out. I'll put it in the description from now on so people know what I'm, where I'm flying and what I'm doing. Again, we'll kill the trim, so he's on the north bank of that river somewhere.
Fixed wing. 12 o'clock. Searching.
Be in the trees by the look of it, I think. Not seeing any flares. Off to my right.
Fixed wing. 2 o'clock. Searching. Fixed wing. 2 o'clock. Searching.
On nose somewhere.
Gun. 3 o'clock. Searching.
See, this is the benefit of having a couple of people in the helicopter with you, player-wise, because I can have the other guy looking around for him while I'm trying to fly the helicopter at the same time. Where are you? You smack bang on top of him. Oh yeah, that's me leaning through the cockpit, that's not good. Oh, right 40s, he's off here somewhere. Ah, there he is. I see him. Forward 20. Gotcha. Yeah, so I've got 3 of 32, so I can fit 32 pilots in the back of here. That gets a little bit risky. Because if I get shot down, they lose all their credits and I lose all mine as well. Next one's 42 miles. What I might do is go to Bastion, get the Apache out, and use that to go pick them up. Because you can actually pick people up with Apaches. They sit on the wings. So I can pick up 2. So I need to head this way a bit more.
Fixed wing, 8 o'clock, searching. Fixed wing, 4 o'clock, searching.
Set the
Fixed
trim.
wing, 4 o'clock, searching.
Trying this radio again. It's not gonna have it. Just switching frequencies to see if any of these are the one I need. .305 we use for voice communications if anyone's on the server. I think there's only one at the moment. Because it's a US based server, they're off doing more important things like sleeping and stuff. It's that time of the day for them, I think. So we're heading into Camp Bastion. And I'm going to switch to the Apache. Someone's on comms.
Fixed wing, 6 o'clock, searching.
Any call sign on 305?
Fixed wing, 5 o'clock, searching. Fixed wing, 5
I think
o'clock,
they're on other
searching.
frequencies.
Fixed wing, 3 o'clock, searching. Fixed wing, 11 o'clock, searching.
See if anyone's on the Discord.
Gun, 6 o'clock, searching.
Frenchie's on. I'll jump on the Discord in a minute. I think that's Gereshk, how you pronounce it. Places are up here. Sangin. That'd be the Sangin Valley, I'll assume. Yeah, so we've not pushed far north. We've got a hell of a lot. This is all up in the mountains. Which is fun to fly in.
Fixed wing, 5 o'clock, searching.
So my co-pilot's nodded off. Should see Bastion pretty soon. In a couple of minutes. Yeah, I think some of Bastion is still there. Most of it was all dismantled when the troops pulled out. But apparently the some of the big structures, like the workshops and that, are still there. So I don't know what era this map's in, whether it's early in Bastion's life or late on. I think it's quite early because the Bastion isn't as big. So I think the original size was quite small, and it just got built on and built on and built on, and eventually they reckon it was the size of a town not far from me called Reading, which is absolutely humongous. For a British military camp, that is massive. British and American and other forces, obviously. Too far away. The heliport is the far one. We'll just land on the main runway and get the Apache out. We might take off from a different base because it's closer to the front line.
Fixed wing, 5 o'clock, searching. Fixed wing, 5 o'clock, searching.
Yeah, I do like flying around and picking up pilots. It's I'm a big fan of them. The people that did the emergency response stuff out there, the medical emergency response team. Seen a few bits and pieces on them, and they did a job. But as bad as it was in Afghan, doing the MERT must have been absolute soul destroying. Right, so we're going to fly over the main runway. We've got hangars all over the place. I don't think there's anyone taking off, which is handy. No, we're good. So this little pad out here is the helicopter bit. This bit here, you can see all the parking for helicopters has the concrete blocks in between it, so if you get one aircraft hit by something, it's not going to take out multiple aircraft. See, the helicopters have got a little runway and the planes have got a big one, obviously. Get down. I'm getting some good points for picking people up. It's quite cool. Didn't want to do that. Going to shut the Chinook down. I'm doing an auto shutdown. So I could yank the engine power, but that's not very professional. A message from the wifey. Yeah, she's not very well at the minute, which isn't good. Been in bed for a couple of days, bless her. Send a message. Of hearts. Yep. Bing. Send. So it's shut down the Chinook. That was an auto shutdown. I could just yank the power levers. Yeah. You spin me. Right. Anyway. That's where we're landed at the moment. I'll leave him there for now, because I want to go and shoot something. Ooh. That looks pretty promising. Is either going to work or I'm going to get shot down within 2 minutes of taking off. So I'm going to stick the pod on. That's the fire control radar, sits on the top of the rotors, which is that bit. We're going to take some A's and some L's. One's laser guided, one's radar guided. Radar guided ones are pretty cool. Let me swap that. because I can fire them and hide behind something. The laser ones I have to keep a lock on, which puts me in bad situations sometimes. This is the skin that we've done for the server. Well, I'm not done. Wraith did these. I've got these done. Load that up. I'm going to go onto the Discord and see who's around. Doing this at the same time might end up crashing the game. Oh. A minute. Yeah. Sometimes it does that. Okay, so we'll go back into Steam. Launch the game again. Sometimes it doesn't like it. Boot you out. You're trying to do two things internet-wise at the same time. Oh yeah, I've uprated the bitrate for the stream, so hopefully it's a little bit clearer. As you're watching, let me know in the comments if it isn't. I'll flip it back. It's about 16,000 bits, I think, is what they recommend as the high level for streaming on YouTube. Multiplayer, favorites only. There's 2 people on there. I'm just going to grab a drink quick. Got me Monster. Drink too much of that. Hopefully it doesn't boot me out this time. If it does it again, I'll end the stream and do a reset. Rare that it does it twice in a row. Join the blues. Join. Up here, right? Might have been why. So yeah, I'm going to put the pod on. Put kilos on the outer 2, pylons and lemurs. The inner 2, just because it balances it out. I'm rippling them off. I tend to try and use the radar guided first, and then switch to the laser guided ones. Spawn hot, save. Hopefully it won't boot me out this time. It always does take a couple of seconds to load up first time. I think there was another Apache just took off as well, so hopefully might get a 2 ship out of it today.
Searching.
We're in. Give it a second to load up. So my call sign is Rage 91. And my friend or foe identifier is 1610.
Fixed wing, 2 o'clock, searching.
Looks like I'm sat on the water at the moment,
Missile, forward right.
but it just takes a while for terrain to load in when you first jump into the server. So we're gonna switch the map to my stick one, and we're gonna put all friendly and enemy
Fixed wing, 3 o'clock.
there,
Searching.
put
Missile,
the
missile, right. Missile,
tags
left.
on there, bring that down a bit. It might be that Apache pinging missiles off, or it might be the Patriots firing at something up in the air. Yeah, that's a Patriot battery out there that's keeping us safe at the moment. Thank you very much. So route direct, and I want to head up to that one up there. Cool, so that will show up on the iHads when I take off. Here a Huey somewhere. Oh no, it's a Chinook behind me. This is the new server skin for the Apaches. Looks pretty cool with the Talon on the side. Okay, so we're going to go ground override.
Pausing Hellfire.
And just select the laser guided for now. CH-47's taken off. Missiles are going out to the northwest. Reaper's up. Where did that other Apache go? Oh, he's gone down. No. Where'd he go? Yeah. Somewhere. Did see one take off unless it was. That's CH-47. Yeah, it might have been the CH-47. My bad. Yeah, so we're going to head northwest and see what we can do about this stuff up here. Got some nice mountains in between I can use for cover. Literally just over those mountains. Over there. Right, so we're set to 305 now. 305. Oh, right. Put some power in.
RPM high. Rotor RPM low.
What I have got to watch as well is my weight.
Hawk. 7
Because
o'clock. Searching.
I
Hawk.
am higher
8
up,
o'clock.
about 2,300 feet
Fixed wing.
at
11
takeoff.
o'clock. Searching.
Scanning.
So no barrel rolls until I lose some fuel and some missiles. So we're going to be picking our way through the mountains a little bit, just to keep in the denser air. We're about 16k and 5 minutes away from that waypoint. There may or may not be enemy there depending on how long ago the AWACS was over picking the targets up, or the JTAC was out there. It's usually a bit more accurate when a lot of people are on the server. It's usually 12 to 15 sometimes, most nights. And they're sending like JTACs out and stuff just to kind of pinpoint targets for everyone, which is always handy.
Hawk. 7 o'clock. Searching.
Just need to gain myself some altitude. I don't want to push the engines too much because we are in quite thinner air than we were when we were flying the Chinook. So the left-hand display is what the TADS is saying, which is the Tactical Awareness Display. And the right-hand display down here is my navigational stuff. I'm a little bit more up to date on
Radar. 1 o'clock.
what
Searching.
more the stuff does in the Apache than I am with the Chinook. Just simply, I've only got about 40 hours in the, maybe about 50 hours now in the Chinook, but in the Apache,
SA8.
and
12 o'clock.
even less than that in the Chinook. George helps out a lot. He's the gunner in the
3
front.
o'clock. Searching.
Get George to look out over there.
Slaving. I'm deslaved.
Ground targets will lock up to start with.
Tracking target. Negative. Out of range.
Don't know what those targets are yet. But I know one thing, I'm going to stay low. As low as I can. APCs.
Tracking target. Blazing. Firing.
Rifle. I'm going to get her into a bit of a hover here.
Slewing to the next target. Target in sight. Laser on. Roger, engaging.
Yes. She's pretty heavy, so she's a bit of a pig to get in the hover for me, because I'm useless at flying this damn thing. Bring up this display.
Next target.
Splash, as they say.
Target acquired. Laser on.
Zoom in on that so you can see what's going on a bit better.
Firing.
That is a APC, but look at that. There's this first lot of targets and there's a load more behind it. There's a load of infantry down there as well. I'm going to take out this guy and then do another search just to pick up the rest of the targets that are there.
Moving to next target.
Round. Not picking up the
Tracking
infantry
target.
yet.
In range. Blazing. Lasers off.
Fixed wing. 5 o'clock.
He's a little bit out of
Searching.
range. I'll go for the
And
closer ones.
deslaving.
Ground, ground, ground.
Target acquired.
Fixed wing. 3 o'clock.
Laser on. Engaging.
Boosh.
Slewing to the next target. Target acquired.
Ooh, there is more there than I think there is because they look like they're hidden behind a
Laser on.
sand dune.
Get me in constraints.
Fixed wing.
Engaging.
11 o'clock.
We can get you in
Searching.
constraints,
Fixed
you're in
wing. 11
constraints.
o'clock. Searching.
What are you doing down there, George?
Fixed wing. 7 o'clock. Searching.
Slewing to the next target. Target acquired. Laser on. Roger, engaging.
Where that crosshair is there, that's where the target is. That's another, looks like an APC.
Good effects, good effects.
I'll do another search. Sam
Target
is the
acquired.
one that's further out.
Blazing.
Take him out quick.
Roger, engaging.
Yeah, I've pretty much got most of the stuff down for flying this. What I want to do next is learn what George does so I can jump into his seat and do his firing of stuff. I'm pretty sure I saw infantry down there as well at one point, so I'm going to do another quick search in a minute. I very much doubt I took the infantry out.
Target destroyed.
I tell you what, let's put that on. Maybe not. Pretty sure there was infantry in between
Roger.
these.
Deslaving. I don't see anything.
Okay, George, I'm sorry for wasting 2 seconds of your life. Okay, so hopefully they're all dead there. So we'll do route direct. We'll select some of these. Now they're over that little ridge, about 7k away. I might go off to the right, I think. There is, look, there's one there.
Slaving. Deslaved. I don't see anything.
Really? I'm pretty sure there's infantry there, George. Either that or it's a cunningly disguised bush. Oh no, I might have actually taken them out with the missile strikes. My bad, George. I'm sorry, I owe you a beer. So we're going to go off to the right a bit. That should give me a bit more cover. I don't want to get too close. It's only 7k. Get George looking that way.
Slaving. Deslaving. No targets detected. And slave. Deslave. I'm not seeing anything.
Really?
Roger. Deslave. No targets detected.
Okay. You say there's no targets.
Scanning for targets.
Get you scanning. See, the laser ones I can designate the target and have to keep a lock on, but the radar guided ones, I can lock them up, fire the missile off, and then dive behind the mountain to hide if I'm getting shot at. I don't know whether the FCR's on. No, the FCR on. Got to be something out here, George.
Slaving. I'm deslaved. I don't see anything.
Okay.
Scanning.
Oh, what's that then, George? Flipping infantry.
Fixed wing. 4 o'clock. Searching.
Slaving. I'm deslaved. I'm not seeing anything.
I swear there's infantry there.
Slaving. I'm deslaved. I'm not seeing anything.
Let's see what's going on in the map. Might have seen bodies actually, that might have been what I was seeing on the thermal. I shouldn't really be slagging George off this much, he does do a good job. Okay,
Radar.
so there's going to
4
be
o'clock. Searching.
supplies coming into here. So I might head northeast up to that base.
Fixed wing. 12 o'clock. Searching.
So we're coming up north.
Hey Sam, are you on here?
Fixed wing. 3 o'clock. Searching.
Yeah, man, I'm up.
I'm bringing troops to capture that airfield you're at. If you want resupply, I'll be there in a few minutes.
Oh, nice one. Yeah, I just kind of cleared out a few of them. There isn't anything left here. You did a good job. Just gonna hang around here a little bit if he's sending some supplies up. So maybe some helicopters coming in trying to recapture from the enemy team. And we don't want that. But what I'll do is I'll land and then save a bit of fuel. And then keep an eye on the map for a bit.
Fixed wing. 6 o'clock. Searching. Fixed wing. 9 o'clock. Searching.
Scanning for targets.
I might wait for him to capture before I land.
Fixed wing. 1 o'clock. Searching.
In fact, I've got to be careful for VRS in this thing. Because I am still quite heavy.
Aircraft sighted.
Yeah, that's the Chinook coming in.
Tracking target. Negative, that's too far.
Yeah, he's coming in low. I'll go in and escort him in, although he can fly faster than me anyway.
Fixed wing. 9 o'clock. Searching. Fixed wing. 11 o'clock. Searching.
Nice, right, I can land now and I'll get me points. Rearm the missiles as well.
Rotor RPM high.
Ground crew, rearm, refuel. Don't want any more fuel. I'm going to change the livery as well. In fact, I'll do. As much as I like this one, I've got some other ones I like flying with as well. So we need to go F8, F1. Move that. So that's the same loadout level for us. I'm going to use that again. Yeah, some of my favourite ones are these one, this one. Toy one. Sand Shark's quite good. I use that one a lot for Syria. Got a metal one. What one should I go for? Go for the usual.
Request rearming. Copy.
Surgeon base. Directly up there, that's like 100 miles away.
Rearming complete.
One, two, three. 1, 2. So it should be over here somewhere. Let's get the. Do this the hard way. Left, Alt, and. Oh, so I need to put in 4, 1, S, M.
Fixed wing. 7 o'clock.
4,
Searching.
9, 1, 0, 1. Cool. Right. Point. Add. Waypoint. Enter. Read to put target in the TGT. And 41 SMS. S 4749 4749 1015. Enter. Elevation is 2,500.
Dust off 3-5, this is Chosen 6. Hey Roger, be advised, we got guys suppressing and moving to reinforce ROP. We still have
That's that point over there. Pan over a bit. Waypoint 01, route direct. Always a bit fiddly. There we go. Route center. Okay.
Fixed wing. 5 o'clock. Searching.
I'm going to head up northeast and have a crack at that insurgent base. He may have gone off comms for that. Yeah, the reason I took on a little bit less fuel was I need to be a bit lighter. Because we're going up in elevation altitude wise. Less denser air.
Roger, ceasefire. Scanning with TADS.
We're
Radar.
14
12
minutes
o'clock.
out from that.
Searching. Fixed wing. 4 o'clock. Searching.
He might go back to 305. Comms check.
I'm clear.
Lima Charlie. Just going to head up to that insurgents camp northwest of where I was a minute ago.
Fixed wing. 9 o'clock. Searching. Fixed wing. 1 o'clock. Searching.
Yeah, I do like this livery. It's a take on the Royal Navy Lynx, which is quite cool. Is he picking that up?
Target acquired. Get me closer. We're out of range.
No shit, we're out of range. How far away is that? And defined target. Lovely.
Fixed wing. 4 o'clock. Searching.
Ground unit, contact.
Fixed wing. 4 o'clock. Searching. Fixed wing. 1 o'clock. Searching.
If anyone's on Discord now. Possible. Oh, there's a few. Pilot's Lounge. Right. This is probably going to end badly, so I'm going to land first, and then I'm going to nip into Discord quick. In fact, I'll just set the autopilot. Should do it. Discord, hopefully this doesn't crash the game again.
Fixed wing. 1 o'clock. Searching.
No, it's the D model has CFTs. I think the Block 72s just got CFTs added to them.
Hello.
What the?
I think one of the C model, one of the newer blocks just got CFTs added. It's either the 72 or the 74, whatever block they're on. Just upgrade the fucking C model to the Block 60 so we can have Brew 61s because I'm tired of not having GBU 39s.
I got B61s on the F-18.
I've got them. There's a mod for the 39s.
Yeah, there's a mod, but the reason why they're not like in the actual models is because they gave us the earlier models.
Yeah.
which they better fucking give them to the F-35 because that's the only good thing on the F-35. I don't want to carry in full stealth config 2 bombs and 2 missiles. I want to carry 8 bombs and 2 missiles in full stealth config.
I just want Vulcan so I can go to Linux and have fun with all the mods that people make when they can actually change up the graphical stuff at will. I mean, we'll see.
I have a feeling that ED's development is going to increase once they finally get this Vulcan API done.
They might increase. I'm sorry, what was that?
I said, I think ED's development times are going to increase a bit once we get this Vulcan API done, because I know they're putting a lot of resources into finishing that so they can optimize the game better.
And they need to, because this is the most unoptimized game I've ever run across.
I imagine they'd probably have more eager developers, willing developers once they do upgrade.
Oh yeah.
500 gigabytes for a fucking whole game download is fucking retarded.
And that's not even if you have all the maps. It's bigger than that.
I'm sitting at about 1.2 terabytes right now with every plane, map, and asset pack.
Holy crap.
But
Yeah.
I will say
Yeah,
this.
mine's around 600, and I don't have all the maps by far.
I'll say this. Yes, this game is very unoptimized, but it is still one of the most fun games I have ever fucking played, because it's not linear. You don't have to do one specific thing. You could do absolutely dumb shit. Look at
How do you guys feel about Falcon BMS?
I don't like it. Because it's primarily focused on air to air, so like the ground shit. Just
have you seen their texture since the 4.38 update they hit a couple months ago?
No. I have
Well,
not.
they upgraded their entire terrain engine, and it actually looks pretty damn good, especially if you've got a high resolution monitor you're looking through.
I can't do 2D. I have to do VR.
Negative. Out of range.
Even in VR, it's even better.
Okay.
Because I'm just saying, if you have Falcon 4, it's worth checking into the 4.38 update that happened a couple months ago, because they redid their entire terrain engine, and it looks pretty close to what you're getting in DCS now. If you were to turn your textures down to about medium, that's what you're getting in BMS right now.
And another reason I'm not too big of a fan of BMS is...
I was just curious, because it's an open...
I like... Okay, so I do like BMS. I do. It's just there's not as much variety as there is in DCS right now.
Even though it has a dynamic campaign that's really dynamic?
No. I'm talking about aircraft ones.
Oh, yeah. But they're working on it. They have an F-15C.
I understand they are working on it. Trust me, I know. Because I do follow it. Every time I see updates and shit, I'm like, oh, let me see. But the problem is, you can ask Rage here. I get bored of aircraft really fucking fast because I learned them very fucking fast. And so because of that, I need a variety. That's why
I totally agree. But do keep in mind, they're adding more all the time.
You know the other update that I'm looking forward to, DCS? The better dynamic campaign.
Yeah.
Actually, that shit's gonna be good. That's probably not gonna drop until Vulcan drops.
Lasers off.
Well, I want Vulcan just for the fact that it will give people that are developing mods or full-on modules a lot more leeway and a lot more capability than DirectX 11 can do.
That's what I'm saying. But I think, like I said, once that drops, I think there's going to be a lot more to this game. Like things are going to move a shit ton faster.
Oh, I agree.
Also, I remember a couple of years ago they were talking about a potential first-person shooter aspect to the DCS.
I saw that, yeah, and I don't think it's a good idea. Honestly, I think they
I'll let them have their chat. If they're in the game, that's fair enough, but I think they're outside the game, just having a conflab. Cool, so I've got targets coming up.
Swing.
9,000 meters away. And if I need to, I can dive down behind that bit there or bugger off over that way.
Target in range.
Gun. 12 o'clock. Searching.
Rifle. Three, two, one, splash.
Engaging.
See, this is I do like the laser stuff because it's more easier to use because I'm as thick as mint. The radar guided stuff I'm not. Oh yeah, that's cannon fire. I'm going. Bye. Doodle pit. Then hide behind a hill and hopefully not get splashed. Yeah, so the
Laser on.
laser guided stuff I'd need to keep a lock on, but with the radar guided stuff I can literally
Lasers off.
like get on target a bit quick.
Blazing.
Can laze
Lasers
him.
off. Get me closer. We're out of range.
Quite much. Come on. Might put me at a... Is there something closer than them? I can lock on.
Blazing. Engaging.
And then I could go hide behind a hill.
Lasers off.
That was a laser one I fired just then. So I'm gonna have to keep a lock on. Keep moving.
Laser on. We're out of constraints.
I know, give me a minute, I'm getting shot at.
Laser on. We're out of constraints. Get me in constraints. Blazing.
Fixed wing. 6 o'clock. Searching.
Firing.
Missile. Forward.
Trying to get a missile through the cockpit now.
Moving to next target. Target in sight. Laser on. Lasers off.
I'm gonna get rid of the S-60, that's what's launching the missiles at me. I'll take him out as well.
Blazing. Lasers off. Lasers off. Blazing. Lasers off. Engaging.
I'm gonna hide down here. Sorry, not hide, tactically keep my arse from getting shot to bits. Talon's going to have me in a minute.
I don't know where he went.
Rotor RPM high.
We get into VRS in a minute. Get some speed up.
Fixed wing, 3 o'clock, searching. Fixed wing, 10 o'clock, searching. Radar, 10 o'clock, searching.
Blazing.
Gun,
Lasers
12
off.
o'clock, searching.
Engaging. Laser on.
Gun, 2 o'clock,
Get me in
tracking.
constraints.
Ooh. Yeah, that's close. I'm off.
Fixed wing, 11 o'clock.
I don't think I
searching.
took any damage from that, but that was getting a bit close. Give myself some range.
Fixed wing, 12 o'clock, searching.
Negative contact. Roger, ceasefire.
Right, I should have enough range between me and them now.
Gun, 12 o'clock,
Roger.
searching.
Deslave. Tracking target. Firing. Blazing.
Mate, they're gonna smack me with that in a minute.
Lasers off.
Received.
Get me in constraints. Engaging.
I might be able to hide behind here, if I'm honest.
Gun, 12 o'clock, tracking.
Moving to next target. I got the
Gun,
target.
1
Blazing.
o'clock, tracking.
Firing. Blazing. Roger, engaging. Lost sight of target. Laser on. Firing.
Got smoke down there.
Gun. 12 o'clock. Searching.
Blazing. Firing.
Whoa, that's close.
Fixed wing. 7 o'clock. Searching.
Constraints.
Gun. 7 o'clock. Tracking.
Put me in constraints to fire.
Give me a minute, George.
Gun. 8 o'clock. Tracking.
Roger, engaging.
Go away.
Constraints. Engaging. Get me in constraints. Lasers off.
I think there's...
Rotor RPM
Whoa,
high.
there we go. Right.
Rotor RPM high.
Failing. Doink. God damn it. He's going up that dim. Cool, so it's probably a good place to end the stream. Since I died. We've been going for a good bit. Captain Hook's on soon, so I shall probably do another live stream. But thanks to anyone that's watched. Thanks for the person that's liked. And I shall see you again soon. Maybe later on today, in fact.